So hi friends, welcome back. So in this session, I'm going to cover about branching. So for the program we have seen, right, we just added a couple of numbers. So all the lines were executed perfectly. So there were no problem at all. Our program was as simple as that, right? So we were just this is our program, right? So we just did like got input first number, input second number, just added it. There could be situations where you may need not run all the lines. You may have to skip few lines based upon certain condition. That is what called branching, right? In program, really in day-to-day life also we do that, right? If something happened like this, I'm going to do that. If that is not going to happen, I'm going to do this. So that's how the real life also moves on, right? Based upon some conditions. If A, then B. If B, then C, like that. Similarly, in programming also, we need to do that. So that's where we have a concept of branching. So how you do that is if is a condition in Python, right? So I say if A greater than B. So as you know, Python, right? So it works on spaces, indentation. So far, I have not talked about that thing, right? About indentation anywhere because we were executing all the lines sequentially. So I was just focusing on just being entering in the margin. Unlike other languages, it doesn't have a curly brackets like this. Say, for example, if you take C and C++, people who are from that background would have seen like this. It's a block where within this block, the if condition belongs. If this condition is satisfied, I'm going to execute till here. But in Python, that's not the case. In Python, it works with indentation. So you put a colon here that tells the if condition block gets started, and you type with a space or a tab here. I will show that. So until that level of indentation is ended, that particular piece of code belongs to the if condition. It's more readable. Ideally, many people will think like, oh, this is very difficult to understand, but it's not. That's not true. Once you get practice, you'll get more readable with when you go through the program, even others program with the blow through of an eye, you will easily identify that indentation works well, right? So let's go into branching again. So what are the things we have? If particular condition gets satisfied, so you're going to execute a piece of instruction. So that is what if. Suppose if something doesn't get satisfied, right? You execute piece of instruction. So I say there's a set of statements here, right? Statements. If the particular condition doesn't get satisfied, right, you will go to else. So again, you need to maintain the indentation, right? I will show you a lot of outputs. Now we will see, right? So we'll get more idea. The third variety is else if ladder. So there could be in real life situations also. There won't be situations where if and else. That's it. No, right? There will be a lot of things. Even in grading for the students, they have a lot of divisions like 90 to 100 O grade, 80 to 90 A grade. I don't know. Like they segregate. So based upon the range, you have some grades, right? Similar to that in programming also, you can think of multiple branching. Like if elif is similar to else. What is this? If this is a choice, what I'm going to do? Something like that. And finally, the elif can have an else or it may not have also. That depends. So this is the general syntax. So I will show you in the program. Right, let me save this as branching. Right. So I'm going to explain with some few output questions, right? So A equal to 10, B equal to 20. Print hello. If A greater than B, let me say B greater than A. See here, as soon as in idle editor, you type colon as well as press enter, the cursor doesn't goes to the starting of that line. It comes here. That means it's automatically doing indentation. So I say print how. And see, if you want to come out of the if condition to your normal program, press one more space backwards. So in this, when you type something here, this belongs to the program, not the if condition. Anything that is this level of indentation after the if condition belongs to the if condition. Remember that. So I say print ha. So when I run this program, can you guys guess the output? What it will be? Think of it. So first it will print hello, part of the program, part of the main program that you are actually running. And this is if condition. So if B is greater than A, 20 is greater than, which is true. So it will go to the inside the if condition. What is the inside the if condition? This particular statement alone for now. So how many ever statements you enter, right? it will be in this indentation belongs to the if condition. So if I run this program, you should see hello, how, inside if, and as well as hi. Hi belongs to the program, right? Belongs to the main part of the program. If b greater than a is true, then this particular thing belongs to the if condition. So when I run this, you could see hello, how, inside if, and hi. Everything got printed. Now what if I change this condition? 20 is less than 10. That's false. So what you will get? You will get only hello and hi. You could see the difference, right? So branching is something where based upon certain condition, you decide whether few statements needs to be executed or needs to be skipped, right? Okay, so this is about if. So in real life, it won't be like if and only if. It can be situations where if the condition doesn't satisfy, you have something else in your brain to enter, right? So I typed else and colon pressed enter. Here, automatically the editor put my cursor here. That means it's intending for the else, right? So I say in else, there, right? Now, when I run this, obviously the condition is false. It's going to print hello, in else, there, hi, because these two belongs to the else. Suppose if I change this back to like this, why I'm giving the output initially is you can pause the video many times and guess your output on your own. That gives you more idea how the program flow is going. Then you can think of writing the programs, right? Okay. So now this is fine if b greater than a and else and so on, if and else, right? So what about multiple statements? Like as I was mentioning, the situations may not be the same every time, right? So now let's see like about the grade itself. Suppose I have a grade is equal to, so let me do a program, right? Okay, let me do the output itself. Grade is equal to 95. I'm hard coding here, or I will get the input from the user, right? Enter, let's say score. Enter your score between 1 to 100, right? I'm giving the user will enter the score. Now I can write if condition. If score is greater than 90 or greater than or equal to 90, and see, this is and. We discussed about logical operators, right? And means all the conditions should false for the entire condition should be resulting in a false. Sorry, resulting in a all the conditions should be true for the entire condition should be returning in a true. So when I say score greater than or equal to 90, on the other hand, score less than or equal to 100, I can say print O grade. So I'm going to say print O grade for that. Now, for the other situations, it's elif. Elif is something like the other conditions, right? Else if, similar to that. So score greater than or equal to 80 and score less than 90. So anything between 80 to 89, right? Print, I'm going to say A grade. Now again, I say elif score greater than or equal to 70 and score less than 80. So which is from 70 to 79. I say print B grade. Again, elif score greater than, let me put it like, so I can say the other situation be totally else. For example, for simplicity to finish it quickly, score less than 70, or you don't need to put the condition also else for any other number the user enter. I'm going to put this colon. See, so it is putting this spaces that belongs to the if condition. This belongs to this if, and this belongs to this else if. This statement belongs to this else if, and finally, I say it's a F grade, right? Now let me run the program. So when I run the program now, it's going to ask me the input. Suppose I say 83. So what? Let's see how the program flow goes. Score 83 greater than or equal to 90, which is false. So it will never even check this because this itself is false, right? It goes here. 83 is greater than or equal to 80, which is true. And 83 is less than 90, yes, true. So it's going to print A grade. And it will skip even checking the rest of the things. So it will check one by one. As soon as it finds a match, it will do its branch, the entire branch execution. So this is just as one line. It can be thousands of lines also. It will execute this and it will come out of the ladder. This is the entire ladder, if else if ladder. It will continue with the program, right? Okay, let me complete the run. So I entered 83. See, I got A grade, right? Okay, so that's how it works. Fine, if, else, if, elif, ladder. So in the next session, we will see more programs. I will do few programs, 3 to 4 programs, like basically in operators and branching, few logical programs. Then we will see how things goes, and then we will start with loops. Thank you.